All right, we're back for part 4, you guys. Also, with that Hierophant, there could be a courthouse energy here, or a business organization or an institution. A bank could be significant. A bank. Hierophant twice, too. Wow. This could be you. Take it where it resonates. Let's see what happens here. What do we need to see to close out this message for Divine Pisces, Divine Creator Spirit Team, and Divine Pisces Spirit Teams? The Nine of Pentacles has been a theme in this reading. Divine Pisces, you're sitting in Nine of Pentacles energy. Very independent, very self-sufficient, experiencing the fruits of your labor. Very, very much, you don't need anyone. Okay? Especially people who want to extort you, exploit you, use you for personal gain. You don't need them. And you've made that very clear. It's been proven. Tell me more. Hermit. I get the energy of some sort of money being investigated when I look at this card and this card. As I lay them down together, this Hermit is looking into a money situation or finances. I'm also getting the energy of somebody trying to look into your financial situation. Let's say an op energy. But I'm also getting the energy of somebody looking into finances going missing, with that Nine of Pentacles we saw in the reverse and the Ten of Pentacles we saw in the reverse at the beginning of the reading. Okay, and there's some sort of proof that this person has come up with or something here. Tell me more. Yeah, there could be some sort of stalking energy here. Confirmation. Somebody's watching your finances here. I'm getting a pocket watching energy. I am getting Page of Swords in my mind's eye. There's a pocket watching energy here. Look. It's this one right here. Yeah. They want to control what's yours. Okay, well, they can't. And that's very, very clear. This person's delusional. They could be trying to delusionally manipulate something here when it comes to finances, or when it comes to holding on to your finances or something. Nine of Cups. Tell me more. Four of Pentacles reverse. See what I'm saying? They're not able to do this. This is somebody very, very greedy who is pocket watching you. They're going to have to let go of something that's yours. Or they're going to have to let go of your energy here. Because they're trying to hold you back by holding on to your energy. By not surrendering or releasing that energy. And this is where they're sitting because of it. So somebody in Five of Pentacles energy is pocket watching you. Trying to hold on to something that, or trying to hold you back here. They're trying to hold somebody back who's very fulfilled emotionally and materially. That's pretty dumb. That's pretty delusional. Let's see what else. Okay, we have the Six of Swords and it's coming out sideways. I'm not going to take it. Okay, this person's trying to stop you from moving forward. They don't want you to have some sort of success here, Divine Pisces, out of their own hatred for themselves. They don't want you to have success. Okay, they don't want you to be able to sit in calmer waters. They want you to miss some sort of opportunity. Okay, they want you to be able to be in your destiny. You've already initiated this, and you've already had success initiating this, so they're going to fail, whatever they do. This person's toxic. For somebody, it could be family. I just saw the Ten of Cups. Tell me more. For somebody, it's an ex. For others, this could be, an ex-boss, an ex-friend. Tell me more. Whoa. This person could be somebody that breadcrumbs. They could be somebody who abused some sort of power here. It's directly underneath the Ace of Swords, which tells me that you're receiving some sort of clarity about what this person did. Okay, to get some sort of power or authority here, or money. But it's also sitting right next to the Five of Pentacles. They're like in super debt. They're in super debt, or they're losing a lot of finances here with these three cards right here. let me see here. The combination of the Six of Pentacles reverse and the Ace of Swords suggests struggle with generosity or fairness. So this person was very unfair towards you, possibly indicating a lack of balance in giving and receiving. So this person takes, and doesn't give anybody anything. It says there can be a sense of unfairness in relationships or financial dealings. So this also says that you are aware of some sort of imbalance, that this person brought on you. This person needs to tell the truth about what they did. And so you have actually taken decisive action on this newfound clarity, right? And that's why you're sitting in Nine of Pentacles energy. It also, this could be, you in the past having to reassess how you give and receive in relationships, right? Or in financial relationships or whatever this is. You had to reassess how much you were giving and how much you were allowing others to take from you. Confirmation. Okay. Let me see what this is right here, because this is significant. These two cards right here suggest a period of financial stress that may be alleviated by letting go of excessive control over resources. So this is somebody who is trying to control your resources. Okay, what they need to do is let go of control. And they don't want to do that. Person's going through some sort of financial hardship because of their abuse of power with you, or because of the fact that they take and never give. This could be you as well, Divine Pisces, for somebody. I don't know who this is for, but this combination warns against clinging too tightly to financial security, as it may hinder personal growth and connection with others. That's for somebody. Okay, but I don't feel like this energy is yours for the most part. I feel like this energy, these three cards are the energy of this other person, and you're receiving clarity about it, or you have clarity about it. Maybe because you've done some sort of deep inner, reflection here on the situation. All right, I said I wasn't going to do that, but I'm feeling the need to. Tell me more. Hierophant reverse. My goodness. This is somebody who broke the law. Okay, and they're trying to control somebody else's finances here by breaking the law, stealing from them, all right, taking from them, whatever this is. Okay, they took from a star. They took from somebody who's like in a healed energy and who's very strong, who's very graceful, compassionate, and understanding, who actually already, went through these types of issues and healed what they needed to heal by making aligned decisions. And going through some sort of transformation here. Okay, this person doesn't want to go through this transformation. Oh, well, they're going to have to. They don't have a choice. They truly don't. In the end, they will have to. Okay. We have the Nine of Cups reverse. This person is very, very emotionally dissatisfied here. Okay, they're also very greedy. We're not taking the Nine of Wands. Okay, but it is due to some sort of impulsive action that they took. This is their own fault. This energy that they're in is their own fault. That's why they can't take their eyes off of you, because even though they did these terrible things to you, you got judged, right? And you made the final decision to heal your own relationship with money so that you could move forward. Two of Pentacles. You brought some sort of change here by putting up some sort of boundaries with this energy, so they couldn't take from you anymore, or so they didn't have access to your energy anymore. They're very, very hurt emotionally. This is them not choosing to integrate the lessons that they're learning at this time. Okay, I don't even know if they're learning the lessons. They're definitely not integrating them. Wow. This person's finances and wish fulfillment has been halted because of their impulsive decision and action towards you. Okay, and we have the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck, and the Seven of Cups giving me Ten of Cups. Okay, you're still in Ten of Cups energy here. Divine love. You still have everything that you want and need. This person's being stopped in tons of different areas in their life. Emotionally, financially. And you still get Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. And you get to be in this Emperor energy in the upright. And celebrating, okay? Being happy. All right, so Magician and Justice. Wow. You're manifesting justice for yourself in this situation. And you're bringing it in. It's coming. Or it's here already in some way, shape, or fashion, I feel. But there's something bigger coming for you, Divine Pisces, because of your balance in this situation, because of your healing in this situation. All right. Somebody's in denial about that. Okay. They're in denial about your stability. Okay. They're in denial about your happiness without them. Okay. They're in denial about your healing. It is what it is. I don't know what else to say. It is what it is. I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4. They have the power to change their situation, but they're in denial. They're not telling themselves the truth, so they're not going to change the situation when they're in this energy right here. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles, please. The Three of Wands. Here you are expanding your finances. Here you are receiving the fruits of your labor. Here you are being independent and self-sufficient and holding your energy back from people who want to take, sitting in your destiny. Bringing big change because of your boundaries. Bringing big change because of your intelligence. Because of your boundaries. Because of the fact that you're not giving your access to these people or this person. They're getting hit with the tower because they want access. Okay, but you've moved on. Tell me about the Hermit, please. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles again. This is you doing the work on yourself here. All right, I'm also seeing evidence and an investigator energy, but it's not bringing itself to the forefront. So I can't really speak on it if it's not coming through like that. But it's here though. This person is pocket watching you, and they are seeing that things are very steady in your life. Okay, that you're receiving wish fulfillment, that you are very, very content when it comes to your material success. They're seeing that you've done a lot of work on yourself here. They don't like that. They want you here with them because misery loves company. And this person's in misery. But you are, I just cracked it on the Temperance. You are the opposite. Goodness sakes. Okay, so because you did some sort of, self-reflection, inner work here, okay? Because you saw things from a new perspective, all right? Because you changed your perspective on the way that you look at something, you're in a very steady energy here. Very steady, very reliable, and dependable. Okay, you're very committed to... You are very committed to healing your relationship with money here. Tell me what the Ace of Swords is. The Empress is peeking out in the back. And we have the Ten of Swords. You have clarity about this betrayal. You have clarity about... You gained clarity when you hit rock bottom. Okay, that's because you allowed yourself to see the correct perspective when you hit rock bottom. Like, what if this is a new beginning for me? It was. What if this is a new beginning for my resources? It was. There's the Hangman. So basically, this person, they need to allow themselves to hit rock bottom and learn from that. And be grateful for that. Because what actually is happening is the divine is putting them in a position where they can grow, elevate, and evolve. Okay. And they're not seeing it like that. They're too focused on you and your finances. Okay. Hierophant came out and it's sideways. I'm not going to take it. With the Four of Pentacles reverse, though, and the Hierophant in the upright, I get that somebody is going to have to let go of something that they owe you in a court situation. Okay? If it were the Four of Pentacles reverse with the Hierophant reverse, this person is going to have to let go of something that they took by breaking the law. Okay? I'm just saying. Judgment. Oh my goodness. Okay, what's the Four of Pentacles reverse? We have the Ten of Pentacles reverse, you guys. Wow. Whew. So what this person took could have been inheritance related, could have been insurance related, could have been a large lump sum of money related. Okay, it was a lump sum, or there's a large amount of security and stability here that this person stole from you. We haven't even seen the Seven of Swords, but the energy's here. I cannot help it. This person's trying to hold on to something that they took from you by breaking the law. And they're getting hit with the Tower because of it. They're getting a Tower to their stability, their security, okay, their finances, their emotions. Okay, they're in mental turmoil as well. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. They're experiencing some sort of public humiliation when it comes to their finances. Or they're embarrassed because they have hit rock bottom here. Or because they could be sick. Their finances are suffering. They're in spiritual poverty here. So badly that they want to come and make some sort of offer towards you, Divine Pisces. They're juggling whether or not they should bring you some sort of proof about what they did. But that's bringing them conflict. Why? Because they're in denial and they don't want to tell themselves the truth here. That what they did was fucked up. Okay? And what they did still actually brought you a new beginning. Even though they didn't want it to. You see what I'm saying? They were trying to win at all costs here. That was their plans. But this is why they're failing. This is exactly why they're failing. They self-sabotaged here. And because they're in so much denial and they don't want to tell themselves the truth, they're still self-sabotaging. I don't know. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles reverse. There's bribery here. Definitely. And it's being exposed. Oh, damn, y'all. Oh, damn. There's bribery here. And it's being exposed. Okay. This Six of Pentacles, that was in reverse for you earlier is now going to be in the upright for you due to some sort of exposure by the justice system. Okay. Somebody's going to go to prison in this situation. I'm just saying. Let's get one card at a time, though. Or what was it? Oh, it was the Sun. That's right. So this bribery, this abuse of power, this abuse of authority, okay, or this breadcrumbing, or whatever this is, this abuse of generosity, okay, is being exposed. There's some sort of illumination or clarity coming to this. Betrayal. Okay, and you're going to get what you've been investing in as well. So it's like you're getting double for your trouble. Tell me about the Hierophant reverse. Tell me about this law that they broke. Okay, well, it was very toxic, whatever they did. Confirmation. It was an inconsiderate action. They're guilty of doing something very toxic that broke the law. And there's clarity coming to that. Tell me about the Nine of Cups reverse. Nine of Wands reverse. Okay, so they're paranoid that they're not going to be receiving some sort of wish fulfillment here, or they have to give something up here when it comes to their wish fulfillment, which was to take from you. They're paranoid. Capricorn energy could be significant. There could be some sort of evidence, but a Capricorn energy here doesn't have to be. Bringing you some sort of conflict by taking from you. through some sort of bribery or abuse of power, whatever this is. Tell me about the Chariot reverse. There's definitely like a raid energy here as well with that Chariot in reverse. Something could be happening with their vehicle. And this is justice. This is to be fair. For some of you, they could have fucked with your vehicle. Okay, justice for this situation because you overcame and you learned. Okay, and you're implementing and, you know, integrating the lessons that you've learned. As I say that, there is the Chariot with the free will card. You see what I'm saying, y'all? Y'all are some badasses. Let me tell you what. 21:11 on the clock. This is why you're celebrating. Okay, and there's something about the law bringing some sort of justice here. That's what somebody's worried about. Okay, 21:22. They're worried about your fulfillment. They're worried about your emotional fulfillment and your financial fulfillment. They're worried about some sort of business that you have started here or something. Or they're worried about, you know, something going really well for you at work. Okay. There's a strong celebration coming in for you, Divine Pisces, due to your own free will decision to balance yourself out and integrate the lessons that you learned in a karmic situation here. You should be so proud of yourself. My gosh. I'm proud of you. That's for damn sure. Okay, so what is this? So we're going to take, I wasn't going to read anything at the end of the reading. I was just going to let this go, but Spirit just had me look on the bottom of the deck here, and I'm going to read 29 Leprechauns, Earth. Earth sign is significant. Also, there's something about a pot of gold or something at the end of the rainbow here that's coming through for you, Divine Pisces. 29 could be a significant number. I'm also getting 11 from that, giving me justice. And it's 22:33 on the clock right now. Okay. Let's see. Wow. Yep. Wow. 1985 or 84 or 83 could be significant as I'm looking at this. Something about a sacred sign is significant. Okay, if you choose this card, you are attracting the playful and resourceful qualities of the earth. Boundlessly rich. Each time a leprechaun opens his silken purse, he finds another gold coin. Yet his presence often has a double meaning. On one hand, he beckons the rich resources of the earth to approach you and gift you lavishly. On the other hand, he often turns your attachment towards wealth into a standing joke in which in which you are the principal player. So, for instance, in this reading, okay, he gave you the one hand, and he beckons the rich resources of the earth to approach you and gift you lavishly. On the other hand, the coin that this person got, okay, for instance, turned their attachment to wealth and to money and finances and material things into a standing joke. Very interesting. The presence of this oracle suggests that you are being tempted by material resources in the form of money, great opportunities, or a deal. That person, okay, specifically for that sentence. As a natural trickster, there is no telling what the leprechaun's influence will be. The influence on this person was to become more and more attached to material wealth and items and things and money. And that person was influenced, you know, to do this. But I feel like it's by their own demons and not necessarily by this leprechaun. But this is analogy energy, okay. Anyway, these material resources may come, but they are more likely to be short-lived. From a spiritual perspective, the tempting yet ephemeral riches of the leprechaun invite you to cultivate detachment and equanimity with regard to material structure, which is what you've done, Divine Pisces. So, damn, good on you, man. Good on you, and that's why this person is so jealous of you. Well, they need to detach from money, okay? They need to detach from material things. They need to detach from that devil energy, that toxicity, that excessive energy with the temperance we saw in reverse earlier and this devil energy. It's excessive. It's gluttonous, and they need to release that, okay? You did. You don't have that anymore, or if you did have that, you don't have that, okay? And if you had some sort of bad relationship with money, it's healing. Due to this initiation of new beginnings here. Okay, resources, wealth, flow, abundant, essence of life. We have in the public eye up here still, which is giving me the energy of you receiving justice in a public fashion here, for sure. Yep. And there's also going to be a public, I don't know, man, this feels like a raid on this person's home, or this person's, even in this person's financial, like their accounts and stuff like that. I'm feeling the energy of somebody having their accounts frozen or something like that. And I just got a confirmation on my phone. So that is confirmation for somebody. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that this message was helpful for somebody. I'm sending you guys all so much love and high healing vibes. And until the next video. Deuces.